Have you ever walked into a space and felt a heavy energy, as if something was draining your peace? It might be that you're unknowingly harboring negative energies in your own home. Today, we'll explore how Buddhism teaches us to identify and remove 5 elements that carry dense vibrations and may be deeply affecting your peace, your family's emotional health, and even your prosperity. Buddhism alerts us to the invisible influences we bring into our home. Certain objects accumulated over time attract energies that block the flow of harmony and tranquility. These elements don't just weigh down the environment. They can also trigger stress, insomnia, and even issues in relationships. Your home may be charged and in need of a true energetic cleansing. Imagine the impact of living in a space that genuinely supports your well-being. If you're looking for a home that uplifts your energy, where you can relax and reconnect with yourself, don't miss the tips we'll share here. These 5 items may seem harmless, but according to Buddhism, they are blocking the healthy flow of energy in your home. By getting rid of these elements, you'll not only feel an immediate sense of relief, but also attract a vibration of peace and prosperity. Before we dive into the content, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. This way, you help us continue creating content that elevates your energy and transforms your space. Shall we begin? Buddhism teaches that every space has an energetic vibration that can impact our mental and spiritual state. Our home, being the place where we spend most of our time and seek rest, carries and amplifies energies according to what's kept there. From objects that hold memories to small organizational details, everything influences the energy flow within the space. This energy has the power to nourish our peace and balance, or conversely, to invite feelings of restlessness and disharmony. That's why Buddhism considers home harmony an extension of inner well-being. Within this philosophy, the home isn't just a physical space, but a reflection of our intentions and personal energy. Items we accumulate over time, even seemingly innocent ones, can carry negative or stagnant energies. These elements often act like anchors, grounding the environment in dense vibrations and limiting our ability to relax and find mental clarity. Over time, our sensitivity picks up on these signals, causing us to feel drained or unmotivated without an apparent reason. Moreover, Buddhism believes that energies accumulated in objects are not limited to the present. Many items carry the history of where they came from and who used them before us. Heirlooms or second-hand purchases, for example, may have come from environments or hands filled with suffering, conflict, or hardship. By bringing these objects into our home, we're also bringing a fragment of these past energies, which can interfere with the serenity and lightness we seek to create in our home. Therefore, it's essential to examine each item closely and ask ourselves if it truly contributes to the harmony of the space. A crucial point to remember is that this negative energy is not always visible, but its effects manifest physically and emotionally. Experiences such as feeling anxious or noticing a tense, heavy atmosphere can signal that something is not right energetically. By understanding the impact of each detail and object in our home, we create space to transform it into a place of rejuvenation and peace. This Buddhist practice of purifying and organizing the home reminds us that by cleansing the environment, we're also purifying our minds and emotions. From this understanding, it becomes clear how much our home's energy reflects what we want and feel. Maintaining harmony is an act of care not only for the physical space, but also for ourselves and the relationships we nurture within it. Creating a space with a positive flow also means caring for our emotional and spiritual health, providing a foundation for living more lightly and in balance. Now that you understand the concept of home energy, let's explore 5 items that may be blocking positive energy flow and bringing dense energies into your environment. These items may not be obvious, but they significantly influence the well-being and harmony of everyone living in the space. Photographs in Buddhism are not merely physical representations, but portals that maintain a spiritual connection with the people they depict. When it comes to photos of people who passed away under painful or traumatic circumstances, these images carry a heavy, complex energy. Such pictures may unknowingly transmit a powerful emotional weight to the environment, especially if the memories associated with them involve suffering or sadness. These photos can become a link to the pain the person experienced, directly impacting the energetic vibration of the space. In addition to serving as reminders of loved ones, these images are markers of unresolved, painful events. Buddhism suggests that keeping photos of deceased individuals with emotional weight can invite feelings of loss, sadness, or melancholy, making it difficult for light and balanced energy to circulate. Looking at these pictures can often transport us, even unknowingly, to the suffering the person endured, creating a constant state of mourning within the space. This can disrupt home harmony, turning it into a space filled with sadness and painful nostalgia. Another important aspect is the subtle impact of these images on our subconscious minds. While the intent may be to honor the memory of the deceased, the energy of suffering and painful events remains, creating a sort of memory field that affects the environment unconsciously. This dense energy drains the space's vitality, making it difficult to feel lightness and serenity. It's as if an emotional shadow lingers over the home, creating a weighty, sad vibration that may even affect the emotional state of those living there. Therefore, Buddhism suggests that if you keep photos of deceased loved ones, especially those with painful experiences, it's best to place them in a designated area or altar where they can be respectfully honored without affecting the energy of common areas. Alternatively, keep photos that capture the person in moments of happiness and harmony, promoting a positive and uplifting remembrance. This practice allows you to honor loved ones without negatively impacting your home's energy. Decorative weapons, such as knives, swords, or even war relics, carry heavy energy, especially when associated with events of violence or destruction. These objects symbolize battles, aggression, and conflict. And in Buddhism, they're seen as anchors of conflict. Even as decorations, they hold a vibration of tension, fear, and aggression that can disrupt the peace of your home. Each object related to physical conflict brings a symbolism that subtly affects the space's harmony. Apart from their visual impact, these objects carry an imprint of ancient, intense energy. Objects used in battles, even long ago, retain an energy that is never fully erased, according to Buddhism. These items hold fragments of emotions and intentions connected to violence, making them true magnets for dense energies. When we place these relics in our home, we're inviting a vibration of conflict and aggression, ultimately creating a less welcoming and more tense environment. Another factor is that these objects can attract similar energies, intensifying feelings of alertness, anxiety, or even provoking arguments and misunderstandings. The mere presence of a weapon, even if no longer in use, instinctively creates a sense of defense or tension, fostering an energy of resistance. This subconscious preparation for conflict produces a continuous state of stress, which can detract from the well-being of those who live there, making it challenging to achieve peace and serenity. To avoid this impact, Buddhism advises replacing war and violence-related objects with items that promote harmony and prosperity, like symbols of peace and tranquility. By removing decorative weapons or war relics, you create space for gentler energy to fill your home, creating a safe and welcoming environment. This change not only improves the space's vibration, but also brings relief and calm to everyone living there. Jewelry and personal belongings, such as watches, rings, or any item that has been directly used by a person, carry the energy of their previous owner. In Buddhism, these belongings are considered extensions of personal energy, absorbing the emotions, experiences, and even thoughts of those who use them. When these items belong to people with turbulent lives, filled with conflict or hardship, they carry a dense energy that can influence the space where they're kept. Keeping these objects in your home is like retaining fragments of someone's emotional and spiritual life, especially if they experienced intense suffering. Heirloom jewelry often holds sentimental value, but if the person had a difficult life, the object can become imbued with trauma, sadness, and conflict they endured. Buddhism believes these objects can disrupt home harmony because they bring unresolved energy. The energy retained in such items is challenging to cleanse or purify, making the space more susceptible to tension and unstable vibrations. Residents may even experience subtle discomfort or unease, affected by the accumulated emotional weight. Another point is that personal items associated with tumultuous relationships or difficult events can directly block the flow of positive energy. If a piece of jewelry witnessed a relationship marked by discord or a life of loss, it retains an energetic memory of that past, which can subconsciously affect those who wear or keep it nearby. This invisible weight tends to impact our emotions and even the quality of our relationships, making it difficult for harmonious energy to circulate. Therefore, Buddhism recommends that if you inherit or receive items from a person with a challenging past, consider keeping them in a neutral space, such as a chest or altar, where they can be honored from a distance without directly influencing the environment. If you prefer to keep them nearby, another option is to perform purification rituals, like burning incense or offering prayer, to alleviate the emotional weight. This way, you honor the memory of loved ones without letting negative energies affect your home. Antique furniture, especially pieces from places associated with major conflicts or tragedies, are considered by Buddhist teachings to carry heavy energetic memories. These items have witnessed intense emotions and significant events, absorbing the energy of those experiences and the people involved. An antique item from a hospital or a house with a history of conflict, for example, may have an imprint of energy that disrupts the harmony of a home. Keeping such furniture in your living space can create subtle feelings of discomfort and unease, affecting your emotional state and even your physical well-being in ways that might not be immediately obvious. These antique items act like energy sponges, absorbing everything that happened around them over time, and this energy is not easily removed. The dense energy from furniture that has been in places filled with suffering or tension directly influences the peace within a home, creating an atmosphere of restlessness. While such pieces may be beautiful and hold historical value, Buddhism suggests that the energy imprinted on them can have a negative impact on anyone who spends time nearby. Additionally, antique furniture, particularly pieces made from solid wood, has a structure that easily retains these energetic memories. Wood, in Buddhist teachings, is believed to breathe the energy of its surroundings, so when placed in conflict-laden settings, wooden furniture absorbs these vibrations, creating a space filled with dense, stagnant energy. For those living in the area, this can manifest as a subtle feeling of pressure or even a lack of vitality, as if the room is not fully at peace. To prevent these pieces from bringing negative influences into your home, it's best to choose items with known histories or from trusted sources. Another approach is to practice purification rituals, such as leaving the furniture outside temporarily or using energetic cleansing techniques to reduce accumulated energy. If this isn't possible, keeping these pieces away from main living and resting areas is advisable, helping to preserve the central environment from any disruptive influences. Personal documents like diaries, letters, or notes detailing difficult events contain the words and emotions of the person who wrote them, acting as real records of their experiences. In Buddhism, words and emotions are considered seeds of energy that can influence the space where they are stored. When we keep diary or letters that recount deep pain, trauma, or periods of significant suffering, we are, in effect, holding on to the energy of those events in our homes. These documents serve as constant reminders of pain, generating a vibration of sadness and stagnation in the environment. Reading or even glancing at these documents creates a direct link to the past, often bringing the associated emotions back to the forefront. Even if we don't realize it, simply having these records around impacts the energy flow of the space, as they are fragments of intense and frequently unresolved experiences. Keeping these records can make the home feel heavy, as if it's a place of ongoing mourning, and this energy can interfere with the peace of those living there, leading to an emotional weight that is hard to shake. Moreover, diaries and letters describing painful events create a field of energy that persists regardless of whether they are stored out of sight or on display. For Buddhism, each written word carries its own intention and emotional charge, so holding on to these records perpetuates a fragment of pain within our lives. Keeping these documents close may lead us to feel an underlying sadness, impacting our emotional health and perspective on life. Ideally, Buddhism suggests finding a way to let go of these records, or if it's difficult to part with them, store them respectfully and away from main areas. Practices such as writing a farewell letter or performing a closure ritual for these documents can help purify the space and clear the emotional energy they carry. This way, your home becomes a place of renewal and peace, free from heavy memories that no longer need to be kept. Recognizing when a space is filled with negative energies is not always obvious. Often this dense energy manifests in subtle ways that can go unnoticed in daily life, but deeply impact our mood, health, and overall well-being. Buddhism teaches that by tuning into our sensitivity and paying attention to small details, we can detect signs that a space's energy is imbalanced. These signs can appear as emotional responses or physical cues within the environment. Practicing mindfulness helps us recognize these energies before they turn into larger problems, allowing us to restore harmony more easily. One of the first signs of blocked energy in a space is a lingering sense of negative emotions or an unexplained discomfort. Many people report feeling tired, irritated, or anxious when entering certain rooms without any clear reason. This emotional response is an indication of dense or stagnant energy, which may be caused by charged objects like the ones we've discussed. If you experience a sense of emotional weight or an urge to quickly leave a certain area of your home, it's a signal to look closer at what may be causing this sensation and consider steps to correct the energy flow. Besides emotional responses, physical symptoms, such as frequent headaches, disturbed sleep, and chronic fatigue, can also signal an energy block in the home. Buddhism holds that when we're in prolonged contact with imbalanced energy, our bodies start showing signs as a means of protection. A home, ideally a place of rest and renewal, becomes a space that drains our strength and hinders our rest. These physical symptoms are a form of alert our bodies give us to indicate the need to clean or reorganize the space. Another critical sign is the state of relationships within the home. A space burdened with negative energy often fosters constant conflicts, disagreements, or resentments among residents. When the energy of the home is blocked, people tend to feel more tense and irritable, which can escalate disagreements and create unnecessary friction. This effect might be subtle, but it has a significant impact on the quality of family interactions, generating a sense of discomfort that everyone can feel, even if no one can pinpoint exactly why. Finally, the physical condition of the environment can provide clear signs of an energy blockage. Unusually dusty areas, plants that wither quickly, light bulbs that frequently burn out, or objects that fall on their own are indicators of a disordered energy flow. These phenomena suggest an imbalanced vibration in the space, affecting even its physical elements. Buddhism teaches that by paying attention to these details, we can act proactively to prevent negative energy from accumulating, restoring harmony and balance to our home. Performing an energy cleansing of the environment is, in effect, an act of self-care and a way of respecting the space where we live. One of the most common and effective practices for dispelling dense energies is the use of incense and aromatic herbs like sage, rosemary, and Palo Santo. When these plants are burned, their scents help disperse negative vibrations, revitalizing the energy in every corner of the home. In Buddhism, the aroma of these herbs is seen as a bridge to peace, creating a purified and refreshed space for the practice to be effective. To do it effectively, it's recommended to do it in a moment of silence and concentration, emphasizing the intention to transform the environment. Another powerful method of cleansing is the use of Buddhist mantras and chants. Mantras are considered sound waves that vibrate within a space, dispersing accumulated energies and replacing them with positive vibrations. Chanting specific mantras such as Om Mani Padme Hum brings an energetic frequency that harmonizes the space, uplifting the vibration of objects and people alike. Sound has the power to penetrate deeply into every corner, purifying even the most hidden areas of the home. Repeating mantras with intention and focus creates an atmosphere of serenity, fostering a sense of clarity and spiritual renewal that lingers in the space. Natural light is also a crucial Buddhist recommendation for renewing a home's energy. Opening windows and doors to let in sunlight is a simple yet effective way to bring vitality into the space. Sunlight carries a renewing energy that dispels any stagnation or shadowy energy. In Buddhism, sunlight represents clarity, helping to illuminate both the physical and emotional spaces. Allowing natural light to bathe your home daily is one of the most effective methods for creating a vibrant and welcoming space where energy flows freely. Another key aspect of re-energizing the home is maintaining physical organization and cleanliness. A cluttered and dirty space accumulates not only dust, but also negative energy. The act of cleaning and organizing with mindfulness and care is, in itself, a form of meditation that helps clear the space of blockages and restore balance. Buddhism views the cleaning of the environment as an inner purification practice, since what we see around us reflects our mental state. By organizing and removing unnecessary items, we're also, in a way, cleaning our minds, creating a sense of openness and lightness in the space. Incorporating natural elements, such as plants and crystals, is another Buddhist technique for raising a home's vibration. Living plants represent life's flow and renewal, helping to transform the space's energy and bringing a fresh feeling. Crystals, like amethyst and quartz, are known for their ability to absorb and transform energies. In Buddhism, these stones act as anchors of light, absorbing dense vibrations and promoting peace and balance. By integrating these elements into the environment, you create a space more connected to nature and filled with a healthy, harmonious vibration that benefits everyone who lives there. Maintaining a balanced home environment requires constant attention and a few simple yet powerful daily habits. One important practice in Buddhism is cultivating positive intentions for the space. Upon waking, spend a few minutes visualizing peace and harmony, sending good energies to every corner of your home. This small ritual sets an energetic tone for the day, creating a positive foundation that will resonate in all your interactions and activities. Setting this intention each morning ensures that the energy circulating in the space aligns with what you desire for yourself and those around you. Another essential habit is keeping a well-ventilated space with constant airflow. Natural ventilation not only refreshes the air but also eliminates the energetic stagnation that tends to accumulate in closed environments. Buddhism teaches that air represents change and movement, and letting it flow symbolizes an openness to new energies and a release of vibrations that no longer serve us. Simply opening the windows daily to let fresh air in can transform the environment, creating a lightness that dissipates any retained emotional weight. Gratitude is another powerful practice for sustaining positive energy at home. At the end of the day, express thanks for your space and the experiences lived within it. In Buddhism, gratitude is viewed as a source of energetic abundance. By valuing what we have, we vibrate in a frequency of joy and contentment, creating a welcoming and protective energy in the home, inviting blessings and reinforcing the well-being of all who live there. Practicing daily gratitude serves as a reminder that the home is a sacred space where moments of peace and harmony are built. Establishing a routine of cleaning and organization is crucial to maintaining a balanced energy environment. Buddhism sees organization as a reflection of our minds. A disordered space creates confusion and disperses focus. Spending a few minutes each day tidying up, sweeping and wiping down surfaces is an act of care that prevents the build-up of dense energy. Each time we clean, we symbolically renew the space, and this regular practice helps maintain a home environment that is consistently light and receptive. Finally, setting aside moments of silence and contemplation in the home is essential for sustaining positive energy. Silence in Buddhism is considered a deep connection with oneself and the surrounding space. Dedicating a few minutes to meditation or quiet presence allows energies to settle, creating a balance for the mind and fostering inner peace. This sense of calm radiates throughout the house, establishing a welcoming space where everyone feels free to relax and recharge. Embracing silence in daily home life is a simple yet profound act that creates an enduring atmosphere of harmony and serenity. No matter how energetically clean our environment is, if our personal energy is heavy, it will still impact the space. Buddhism reminds us that we are an extension of everything around us, and the stress, worries and tensions we accumulate throughout the day inevitably make their way into our homes. It's common to bring home the pressures and anxieties from work or challenging situations encountered outside. These energies don't just affect our well-being, they also influence the other people living with us. Therefore, adopting practices for energetic self-care is essential to ensuring our home remains a sanctuary of peace and rejuvenation. One of the simplest and most effective ways to purify our energy upon entering our home is to perform a transition ritual. This can be done in various ways, such as taking a shower as soon as you arrive, changing into comfortable clothes, or taking a few moments for deep conscious breathing. Taking a shower with the intent to wash away the day's energies is a powerful symbolic practice that helps release accumulated stress and serves as a divider between the external world and your home. This small habit allows you to leave behind external tensions and prepare to fully enjoy the renewed energy of your space. Meditation is another highly effective technique for balancing our energy. Meditating daily, even for a few minutes, allows us to release external worries and tensions, purifying our mind and spirit. During meditation, we can focus on our breath, visualizing any negative energy being released while positive energy is absorbed. Buddhism views meditation as a form of spiritual ritual that strengthens inner peace, preventing daily stress from lingering. This regular practice creates a kind of shield against dense energy, helping to maintain harmony within both the home and our own minds. Another key aspect of purifying personal energy is taking care of our emotional health and letting go of feelings and thoughts that no longer serve us. On a challenging day, it's easy to absorb frustrations, anger, or anxieties that end up weighing down our personal energy. Buddhism teaches that practicing detachment helps us let go of what's unnecessary and make room for well-being. Setting aside moments to reflect and release what we don't want to carry forward helps us maintain a light, balanced energy, contributing to a healthier, more welcoming home environment. Finally, cultivating gratitude and compassion toward ourselves and others is a powerful way to balance our personal energy. When we focus on the positive experiences in our lives, we replace feelings of stress and worry with a vibration of contentment and peace. Gratitude brings us back to the present, while compassion generates positive energy that naturally repels dense vibrations. Being at peace with ourselves and others makes our presence lighter and more welcoming, directly impacting our home's heart harmony and creating a space where everyone feels comfortable and supported. If you've made it this far, it's a sign that you're truly committed to transforming the energy of your home, and that commitment is powerful. This journey of purification and energetic balance may seem subtle, but it can transform your home into a true refuge of peace and harmony. After all, our home is where we recharge our energy and connect with what truly matters. With the tips and techniques we've explored, you're more than ready to start creating a welcoming space that reflects the lightness and well-being you want in your life. You may have already realized that the energy in the space where we live influences everything: our emotions, relationships, and even our health. When we focus on maintaining a balanced home, we're essentially caring for ourselves and those around us. This transformation begins with simple steps that make a huge difference in the long term. From removing heavy objects to cultivating habits of purification and gratitude, each small action you incorporate will contribute to a more harmonious and healthy environment. Remember, the energy of our home and our own personal energy are interconnected. By taking care of our surroundings, we're not only cleansing the physical space, but also purifying our mind and spirit. This is an ongoing practice that requires a commitment to our own well-being and to the peace of the space we inhabit. Over time, you'll find that these habits become natural, and your home will begin to radiate a peaceful, balanced vibration. Each corner of your home will reflect the energy you wish to attract into your life. If this content has been useful and inspiring for you, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive more tips on how to elevate your energy and transform your surroundings. By subscribing, you help strengthen our community and allow us to continue bringing content that makes a difference in each of your lives. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any updates about spirituality, energy, and well-being. If you enjoyed this video, check out the other topics we've covered that can also help you create a more fulfilling and balanced life. Your journey of transformation is just beginning, and we're delighted to be a part of it. Transforming the energy of your home is a gift to yourself that positively impacts everyone around you. So let's walk together on this path of self-discovery and inner peace.